This is the definition of ignorance is to be blind. That's ignorance. If you think of a little child, a newborn, he is at the height of ignorance. His father may be Michael Jordan, or maybe whatever, pick the person you admire the most. The child has no idea. The child will look at his daddy and take piss and caca on daddy. Let's say your father is the greatest surgeon that has ever existed. Yeah, but the kid doesn't understand. Like, he's not going to respect daddy. I'm going to piss on daddy and smile at him. And daddy's going to pick up your shit. That's ignorance, right? Ignorance makes you blind. And the definition of a neophyte is ignorance. You're in darkness. The word guru means to go from darkness to light. Literally, the ignorant, the neophyte, the beginner, is ignorant. He's in total darkness, not even able to recognize what it is that he's approaching or who it is. So then when you study what ignorance is, it opens up, what is ignorance itself? Where does it come from? Why is one ignorant, right? I don't want to get into that direction. But the point of what I'm trying to say is that that's the definition of ignorance. And the process of learning, why you need a teacher is, well, the teacher knows your ignorance. Like the father. Doesn't the father know that the son is like, you don't know how to walk? What the fuck do you know? You don't know how to walk. You don't know how to eat. You can't even hold a spoon. You don't even know where your mouth is. You're at the height of ignorance. So does the father is looking at the child, looking for recognition from the child? No, he's going to be patient and help the child build the very basic skill set. So then at some point the child is like 4 or 5 years old, and what happens then? My father is the greatest that's ever existed since the beginning of forever, which is the next phase of ignorance. Because look at what my daddy can do. Daddy can run, daddy can jump, daddy can throw a ball, daddy. But the kid doesn't know anything else. He idealizes daddy. And the ideal may be true, but it's still an ideal, it's not a reality. He cannot recognize what daddy is truly capable of doing. That's the next phase of ignorance. Now, I'm not going to break it down like this, it's not my style, but I'm doing a decent job. That's ignorance, I don't know. And the more you grow and learn with the help of a teacher who knows the process, because you've gone through it yourself, then at some point, the student gets enough knowledge to start to be able to perceive the ocean. A little bit, for a glimpse. But the sight of it is too grand, it's too great, and it demolishes you. So you can only handle it a little bit, but you can handle it a little bit, whereas before you knew nothing of the ocean, and then in the second phase, you only imagined it and fantasized about it, which is not even real at all. Then you start little glimpses, and you start to realize in your little glimpses, oh, this teacher is in relation to it. Whoa, I thought this guy is just my friend. Yeah, because he's at your level. Or maybe one appears at the same degree, or maybe 1 degree, but then when I had a glimpse, I saw you there. What the fuck? I thought you were just, right? That's the process of learning. And now, I said this, I wrote this on my website. I use the analogy of martial arts. I think they're awesome, those analogies. People think that when you get a black belt, you're a master. I'm like, no. When you get a black belt, you're a master student. This is the beginning of the game. From white belt to black belt, you're just starting to learn the craft. When you get black belt, that means now you know how to learn. Now you can actually start your journey of mastership. So from 0 to black belt, which is the pinnacle in the minds of the neophytes, you're just learning the basics. So what does it say? What am I trying to say? So you have so much to learn just to realize or start to become good at learning, which now opens a whole other level of mastership to acquire. And most people will never get there.